Me and the homie covered Penguin. I'm more of a DC guy anyway, so this was really right up my alley. And when Aaron Pierre got casted, I was made a video about that on the main channel. This channel didn't exist, but I thought to myself, Lanterns is out now. I can yap about it. So here we are. I'm gonna level with you. We're gonna go this week by week. I'm gonna give it a little rating at the end and go about my day. Go crazy in the comments, have a good time. Let me know how you thought. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. And how that's changed over time, of course. First episode is out. Cool spoilers going forward, because I'm gonna talk about every single thing. But let's do it. So coming off of reviewing series in the past from DC, Penguin was cool. I liked Penguin, but I didn't think that was going to be this. I liked the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern as well. I was a child. Hold on. I was a kid. But it was cool for me. It didn't inspire me or anything like that, but it was an alright film. I was like, alright, cool, let's give Lanterns a chance, because Penguin worked out exceedingly well. And I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. I really enjoyed it. Let's give this a shot. I'm gonna level with you. We early, but it's not looking too good. It's all right. It's like a 6. That's not my final rating, but we're standing at a healthy. I feel like an average, you'd say a 5, and I don't think a 5 is bad. Before anybody wonders, I may have said this in another video. I said this in another video. I don't know if it was this channel or not, but I scale things 1 to 10 in the same way, 0 to 100, 50, but not on the grading scale of ABC. On a hoop scale, if somebody's shooting 50%, they're shooting well. That means that 1 out of 2 times you're gonna have a good experience, and that's kind of where this is. For me right now, we're at a 5, maybe a 4, just kind of depending. I would say general public probably gonna put you at a 5, maybe a 6. I'm not okay with it, but I'm optimistic. Reason being, for those that don't know, the general story didn't change, right? Plane crash, Hal Jordan go find where plane crash, get ring from purple alien. Cool. My issue is Green Lanterns are generally the Green Lanterns that people know the most are close in age. They are not 1-to-1, if I'm 10, you're 10, we all 10. No. But they're close in age. And the reason that I feel like they're written to be close in age is because they can kind of balance each other out and have, when they go on adventures, for lack of better terms, when they go on expeditions, their characters can kind of stand on their own. Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner is a side. He's usually not he's not the top 3 when you think of him. Depending on how old you are, I feel like. But Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, John Stewart. More people know John Stewart, I feel for Justice League Unlimited, that sort of thing. And that's fine. I don't take anything from that. That's cool. Aaron Pierre being the casting here also works just fine as well. The problem I have though is these niggas is 15 years apart. And there ain't nothing wrong with being 15 years apart, but you can't write people in my mind that are supposed to be peers or closer to peers when they're 15 years apart. My general assumption is that, spoiler incoming here, if you ain't seen the episode Dip, I said it at the beginning, you ain't seen the episode Dip, but my assuming or assumption here with the character development of how Jordan is that what you saw is not a dead Hal Jordan, because killing him would serve no purpose whatsoever, but that he's still alive and they killed a hologram or a version of the hologram that was shown earlier in the episode. We'll get back to the early part of the episode. Hal is going to be off planet probably until episode 10, episode 11, maybe episode before season finale, just depending, and then he'll pop back up, because they wrote with the Penguin in the past, they try to keep characters in the same box that they're always in. They don't try to move characters out of that box, and that's something that I appreciated with Penguin, so hopefully they do it here. That said, the problem with Hal and John being so far apart is John's 10 when Hal is yapping at 20 in 1996, putting them at least a decade apart. And 10 years from that, 20 years from that, 2016, if I'm 10, 20 years from that, I'm 30, which puts you like 50, 40, 50. I'd probably high side you at like late 40. The issue with that is, for me, mentor-mentee doesn't work when you have somebody that Hal Jordan is supposed to be less pragmatic, more feel, more vibe based, which is nasty, but it works when he's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, because there's nothing there to correct him. Like they said, Green Lanterns don't have trainers or trainees. There's usually only one per sector. There can be multiple, like they don't train each other and like have something happen. You die, then the ring goes to the next person. It's not one man, or it's not multiple rings given out and then like one person kind of like heralding over all those people. Not traditionally. That said, the large problem that you run into here is trainer-trainee doesn't work when the trainee is more pragmatic, because Jon Stewart is arrogant. He's not uptight and uncomfortable. He's arrogant, meaning he's like smartest person in the room type beat. Which is why you saw him jump out and go try to or ended up making the alien before the alien wanted to be made, which made the situation worse. He's arrogant. That's his character. Hal Jordan is attention to detail, but a little reckless, so he'll do things that are probably not the best plan in the moment, but can work out at the end. John is fuck it up in the beginning, might fuck it up in the middle, but probably not, because he'll have more information, he'll think, and he'll make a better decision generally, which isn't the same thing as it just randomly working out. They don't work in the current format, or at the current format that they were in episode 1, because nigga, how kind of a piece of shit. If I'm calling it the way I see it, Hal is just like, he a piece of shit. And you can't write old people as pieces of shit unless you're gonna really kill them off and have them not come back. But also, John learned fucking nothing from this nigga at all. It would have been healthier or smarter to me to have a pragmatic, older, jaded, disgusted with how the world is Hal, and a John that would learn that his arrogance will turn him into that jaded John. That jaded Hal, sorry. That would have been a better balance. Instead, you have a cornball ass nigga doing stupid shit over here with Hal, and then a nigga that knows, where my hand at? A nigga that knows absolutely nothing with John, and they're just clashing left, right, and center, and nobody's finding a balance anywhere. So now I don't really have an opinion about John, and I fucking hate Hal. I feel bad for John. More than I feel like he's going to be able to do the job. And I don't think that's a good way to start a first episode. Then you time skip. So the fact that we got to talk to, I know that man from Raising Hope. So Hope's granddad is the villain, or supposed to be the villain here, but that kind of also felt empty because we just time skipped. So now with little information, a bad-ass time skip, and a dead body, we have an ending of episode 1 where we spent little to no time with characters that we could appreciate and like. I don't know what I'm supposed to think. I think when you make a first episode, I'm supposed to go in, have an opinion, feel relatively grounded, and feel like I can not know what to expect from the series, but have a good expectation of what should be next, and that really wasn't this. And going week by week kind of might fuck the momentum up for me. We'll have to see though, man. I don't know. This shit was weird, because I don't think the trainer-trainee thing works, because Hal is so fucking out of there. and John is so pragmatic that they feel far apart. And I don't really think that you can do that in a way that shows that Hal has age, maturity, and attention to detail, while also keeping John being the more pragmatic and intelligent of the two. It just makes it like hella difficult, because now Hal feels significantly less grounded and John feels like he's the only one that actually cares. And they know they when they were in the interrogation room, the sheriff was kind of like, oh yeah, he don't care about nobody, he lonely. But that's usually never true, one, and two, traditionally there's usually nothing that you can attach to a hero to speak to that unless you know them like individually. She spoke to what she knew about like the body of work that was presented. So like, did he have extending family or extenuating family, or did he have like anything like that, like anything that could like be visibly seen? And that's usually a bad way to determine the actual character of a hero. All those things said, probably like 6.2. I want to give it space to go lower. That's what I'm doing. I want to give it space to go lower. It's all right now, but I want to give it space to go lower. And if it turns out to just be utter bullshit, then we'll still go week by week, but I just want to have a good time. And that'll just be that. Hopefully things change. I have a relatively good idea of how things will move in the future. I'm pretty sure that Hal's not dead. Hal's just gonna be off planet or some shit like that, and he'll come back, and then he'll give John the respect he deserves. But that shit corny as fuck, cause that nigga's smarter than you, and when you base it out like intelligence and ability and like problem solving ability, which is kind of the nature of the job, someone like that giving you that big up, it's gonna feel good because they built on the foundation of he respects John and admires John for the fact that he can be those things, like for the fact that he probably views John to be stronger than him, like mentally. But I ain't really fucking with it. Also, him cracking old boy's wife was funny as fuck, but it kind of doesn't feel like it serves a purpose, because the whole you lack patience thing, when you jump ahead 10 years, if you were to jump ahead 10 years from now, does it not dawn on you to be more, or to solve a problem that was presented to you? A problem that was presented days prior to something happening that you couldn't describe if you did your best, which was the alien exploding. There are just too many moments that coincide that build a bad foundation that a time skip doesn't necessarily solve, or should solve if it were to come back up. She told you had no patience. Okay, well, it's been 10 years since then. Nigga, you still wouldn't have learned patience. You were arrogant 10 years ago. 2016. We time skip to 2026. You still arrogant? That just means you didn't learn anything. And that's gonna set a bad precedent and leave a bad taste in my mouth. All that said and considered, that's just episode 1. We have to see where things go. 6.2, 6.3. I'm hedging my bets, but 6.2, 6.3. Let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Ooh, had to burp twice, my fault. But let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Let me know how you felt about the first episode. Let me know if there's anything that I left off that you thought was interesting. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Peace. 30 seconds.